Hello, beauty. Welcome back to the mat. Today, I've got a 30-minute strength class for you focused on arms, abs, and glutes. So, a little bit of everything. You're going to want your heavier set of dumbbells. I'm working with 10s and 15s today. Totally up to you how heavy or light you want to go. I'm also going to be working with a fabric band. Now, if you don't have a band, you can always do the bridges without them or maybe add a weight instead. Totally up to you. But if you have one, grab it. Like we always do, we're going to work in circuits. We've got 4 circuits to go through. Each circuit is interval based. We'll go 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of recovery, 3 times through, and then we'll move on to the next circuit. So if you're ready to get started, meet me in the middle of your mat. Take your feet about hip distance apart. Reach the hands above the head. Swing them back as you come into a squat. So I'm just reaching the arms forward, reaching them back, getting a nice swing here in the shoulders, and really sitting the hips back into a squat. So I can start to really wake up that hip hinge, right where your hip flexors are. You can start to wake up your shoulders by swinging those arms front to back. We're here for about 10 more seconds. Hopefully you've got your good playlist on, something to motivate you for the next 30 minutes as we work with these heavy weights. All right, we're moving on. Last 3, 2, take your last one. Step your right foot back. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. Right foot goes back. Bring it up to a knee drive. Same thing. Step back, knee drive up. So I really want to step wide into that lunge or that kind of split squat position. And then use some power to drive that leg up into your knee drive. You're here 10 more seconds. Get ready to switch sides. Same thing to the left. In 3, in 2. Switch it out. Left foot steps back, knee drive up. Really sit down into the hips, sit down into the legs, and then find that power to come up. 10 more seconds. Right away, starting to bring the heart rate up just a little bit, really preparing the body to get moving. We're done here in 3, 2, bring it in. Let's start some hip cars. So we want to bring the leg up and around, draw a little circle, take it all the way down, and then switch. So it takes a little bit of balance, but we want to open those hips up from right to left. So take your time, circle that leg around, feel that hip bone, or rather your thigh bone, your femur, kind of rolling around in the pelvis to kind of open that hip up. Let's take one more to each side. Finish out that last one. And now reach the hands above the head. Pull the elbows down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach them right back up. So now we're trying to wake up the shoulders, the chest, since we've got some upper body today. 10 more seconds here. We're going to keep this and add a little rotation. So next time you pull the elbows back, let's take a twist. Bring it up and switch. Just kind of rotating here from right to left, but still really pulling those elbows down and back. 10 seconds. We're going to meet down in a plank to finish. We're there in 3, 2, finish that last one. Walk the hands down the mat. Step the feet back. Find your plank. We walk down to the elbows. You walk it back up to the hands. We're here for about 20 seconds. Drop down and walk it up. You can always modify here by coming onto the knees, right? A little bit more of a supported position if we need it. Moving into your last 8 seconds. We're shaking this out in 3, 2, shake it out. Come on up to your feet. All right, we're gonna get started with our first circuit, which has bicep curls and some deadlifts. So I'm gonna start with my lighter set first for the bicep curls. We got 40 seconds to start in 3, 2. You bring the arms up for the bicep curl, bring them down, and now take them wide to the sides. So we come down, come forward, bring them down, go sideways. You'll notice I'm keeping my elbows tucked in pretty tight here. So I'm trying to avoid swinging the weights from right to left or from side to side. Really trying to use my own resistance, the resistance of the weights, to move at a nice pace. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Shake it out. Nice job. We got 20 seconds to recover here. I'm gonna grab my heavier set of weights for our deadlifts next. So going into the legs, I'm gonna jump to my 15s. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me. You'll have a soft bend in your knees. You'll hinge at the hips, sitting the weights down, and then come all the way back up. Your 40 seconds starts right now. Send the hips back, drive it up. So it's not about how low you go here. I'd say we're stopping those weights just underneath the knees, kind of middle of the shins. It's more about really hinging the hips back so that you feel a little bit of a, I don't know if stretch is the right word, but it kind of feels that way. But those, you feel the hamstrings getting longer, right? They're kind of extending as you send the hips back. Big squeeze at the top. Last 4 seconds. Last 3, 2, woo, shake it out. Take a little break. Nicely done. All right, you got about 10 more seconds here to recover. We're gonna go back through that again. So starting with the bicep curls first, you'll grab those weights. We go in 3, 2, here we go. Arms come up, bring them down, take them to the sides. I got a soft bend in my knees, right? My abdominals are really braced. So I got that nice strong foundation as I move these weights. You're a little over halfway. 15 more seconds. Nice. Stay in control of it. Not just the weights, but of your pace and your breath. Here comes your last 3, last 2, and that's time. Nicely done. Good time to grab some water if we need it. Maybe switch to your heavier weights. We'll go into that deadlift next. So again, turn sideways so you can see me. Soft bend in the knees. We get started here. Round 2, in 3, in 2. Here we go. Sit the hips back. Let those weights fall down. Drive it up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Really squeezing the cheeks every time you come up, right? A lot of times we leave that piece out. And you'll notice as I'm standing up, I'm driving the hips forward, right? I'm kind of popping myself back up with a little bit of power. You got 15 seconds. Keep your weights close to you. Think about shaving your shins with your dumbbells. Last 4 seconds. Last 3, 2, that's time. Woo! All right, round 2 done. We got one more round of that, and then we move on to all new exercises. So 10 more seconds here. Catch your breath. Slow your heart rate down for a second. Go back to your lighter weights. Let's get ready for those bicep curls. They start in 3, 2, let's go, babe. Last time to do this. Let's stay nice and strong. If those weights start to feel a little bit heavy, remember that you can always alternate, right? So we could go one arm at a time. I could go right, left, and then same thing to the side. Right, left, right? So good option if we want it, if we need it today. 15 more seconds, and then we're done with these bicep curls. Let's stay with it. Keep pushing. Final 4, 3, 2, woo, get that last one in there. Nice job. Drop off those weights. Maybe get ready to grab your heavier set. We go through that deadlift one last time, and then we get a nice longer break, all right? Let's grab them, get set up. Deadlift start in 3, 2, here we go, let's take it. Send those hips back, drive it up. Hips back, drive it up. Make sure those abs are pulled in nice and tight, especially at the bottom of that hinge, right? We want to support the back. We want our core, which wraps all the way around, to feel really strong, right? Really supporting us here. You got 10 more seconds. Get those last few nice strong reps in. Here comes your countdown. Last 4, 3, 2, That's time. Get rid of those weights. Way to do it. So that's circuit 1. She's done. We won't see those exercises again. Moving on to all new exercises. You still got about 20 more seconds here to recover. We're going to grab the bands and set up for banded frogs on the mat for exercise number 1. Again, if you don't have bands, you can always do it with just body weight, or you could take one of your weights and place them onto your hips instead. Totally up to you. All right, let's make our way down to the mat. We get started in 3, 2, lie on your back, bring your feet together, the knees are open. You start to lift the hips off the mat and then lower back down. So my feet are touching. My knees are pressing out to the sides and into the bands. I'm taking a nice big exhale as I lift the hips and lower back down. Once you've got the form, you're nice and lined up, you could pick up your pace just a little bit. Exhale, lift, squeeze, and lower. You get 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. We're gonna flip it over, get ready for some plank work in 3, 2, finish that last one, bring it down, flip it over, come onto hands and knees. I'm gonna leave the band on for a little extra challenge, but you can always take the band off. You'll meet me by digging your toes, coming up into a bear. You'll walk it out to your plank, walk it back into your bear. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Here we go, 3, 2, let's get it. Lift the knees off the mat, walk it back, find the plank, walk it in, find the bear. So that band definitely adds some challenge to this. If it's not for you, you can totally take the band off. If we need a supported option, you'll come down to your knees. You could walk one foot out, then the other foot out, right? So take it where you need to. We've got 15 more seconds here. Whew. So strong, so powerful. Whew. Here comes your countdown. Last 4, 3, 2, that's time. That's your circuit 2. So we'll go in between the bridge and the plank walkout. So going back into that bridge, flip onto your back, grab a weight if you want it, otherwise use your band or nothing at all. We get started in 3, 2, let's get it. Lift the hips and lower back down. All right, round 2. Settle in. Those 20 seconds in between the work goes by so quick, right? It's like, oh, I didn't actually get a chance to catch my breath. So if you need more time, go for it. Pause the video, take a second, jump back in when you're ready, right? That's the beauty of working out at home with on-demand classes, is you can start and stop whenever you need to. We got 8 seconds here. Keep pushing the thighs into the band. Really squeeze those cheeks at the top. Last 3, 2, that's time. Bring it down. Woo! Let's take it over. Flip, come into your tabletop. Set yourself up for that plank walkout. Maybe trying to lead with the opposite leg this time. Maybe you walk out with your left foot. See how that goes. Let's get started in 3, 2, here we go. Hover the knees. Walk it out. Walk it in. Walk it out. Walk it in. Perfect time to put on. Now walk it out, walk it out. You know what I'm talking about? If you're not a millennial, then maybe you don't know what I'm talking about, but great song for this exercise. 20 seconds here. Man, this band is really adding some challenge. So again, you can always ditch it, right? Do its best. We got 8 seconds here. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Way to work. Round 2, done. We get ready for round 3, our last and final round, and then we're done with this. We don't have to see it again. Come on down to the back. Feet come onto the mats. Feet are together, knees are apart. We start that frog bridge in 3, in 2. Let's go. Lift the hips and lower back down. Round 3. We're always a little bit more fatigued, a little bit tired. So this is when we really got to dig and push, right? Get to that place that's uncomfortable just a little. If you always stayed in that place where you felt comfortable, where you always kind of felt like, oh yeah, this is fine, you're never really going to grow, right? You're never really going to get stronger. And that applies to so many things outside of just the mat. So get to that place that's uncomfortable and let's live there a little longer. You got 4 more seconds. 3, 2, time. Bring it down. Sheesh. I can't wait to take this band off. I'm really excited. 10 more seconds. We go to that plank walkout. Last time to do it, okay? I'm right here with you. Let's do it together. We're on hands and knees. Get ready to walk back to that plank in 3, 2. Come on, babe. Let's go. Walk it out. Find the plank. Walk it in. Find the bear. And again. Out, out, in, in. Find your pace and settle in. Fight the band, right? Push against it. Remember, modifications are there whenever you need them, whenever you want them. 15 seconds. We got this. I know you want to give up. I know you want to give in. Not yet, not yet. We're almost there. Here comes your countdown. Last 3, 2, 1, and time. Sheesh, you get 30 seconds to recover, and I definitely need it. We're already halfway. We got 2 circuits done, 2 more to go, and then we are out of here. We are done. We're going to get rid of the bands, starting with a reverse lunge first. So I'm going to grab my heavier weights for this one. I'm going to go with my 15s. Turn sideways so you can see me. We're just stepping 1 foot back into the lunge, and then we're switching, just like from our warm-up. Here we go. In 3, 2, let's go for it. You step back, lunge, you bring it back in. You switch sides. Step back, bring it in. I want you to notice the form. I've got my shoulders just a little bit in front of my hips as I'm stepping into the lunge here. That allows me to really get into the glute, drive through the heel as I stand up. That way, it's not a lot of pressure on my quad or my knee, right? It all stays in the glute. You got 8 seconds. Last 3, 2, that's time. Nicely done. We're going to go for a row next. I think I'm going to keep these heavier weights since we're going into some back work. So, I'm stay facing the side. We're going to go back into that hinge. You're going to row those weights up to your rib cage and then come right back down. Join me in 3, 2, let's go for it. Row the weights up, set them down. Row and release. Every time I bring the hands up, I'm squeezing between the shoulder blades, right? So it's up squeeze and then lower. Squeeze, lower. Yeah, don't rush yourself. Take your time. Yeah, you want somewhere between maybe 10 and 12 reps if you're counting. We've got 10 more seconds here. All right, we get a little shakeout. Get ready. Last 3, 2, that's time. That is your circuit number 3. We'll go back and forth between the reverse lunge and the bent over row. Easy, right? Sure. Gaslight yourself. Be delusional about it. All right, here we go. Back to reverse lunge. That goes by so fast. Let's start in 3, 2. Let's get it. Step to reverse lunge. Bring it back up. Now, if 2 weights feels a little bit too heavy, you could always drop down to 1 weight. You could also go no weights if you needed to, right? Everything that I teach, no matter what format it is, no matter what style, is always about listening to your body. Some days, some days we can really push. Some days, not so much. And that's okay. That's on being a woman. Here comes your last 4. Last 3, 2, time. Woo! I'm gonna drop these weights for a second since we're gonna go into those rows right away. Take a little second to shake it out. Grab some water. We get ready for round 2 of those rows. Here we go. We get set up. We get going in 3, 2. Let's get after it. Row the weights. Set them down. Row and release. Big squeeze between those shoulder blades. Soft bend in the knees. Hug those shoulder blades together. Brace the core. So strong. Every rep getting a little stronger, right? Physically and mentally. 10 more seconds. Nice. Here comes your countdown. Last 3, 2, 1. Done with round 2. We got to do that one more time, and then we're done with that nonsense. Isn't that such great news? I think it's great news. Grab some water. Don't forget. We're going to step back up one more time with the reverse lunges. One more time with the rows, and we're done with that. Here we go. In 3, 2, let's go. One more time. Step it back. Bring it up. You might feel your heart rate getting up a little bit, which is a good thing, right? The weight challenges us. That wasn't a word. Challenges us, but so does the pace, right? Those 20 seconds go by so fast. So while you're in the work, slow down. Focus on your breath. Here comes your countdown. Last 4, 3, 2, and that is time. Done with those reverse lunges. We go through those rows one more time, and then we move on to our last and final circuit. We got 10 more seconds here. Again, control the breath, right? You got it. All right, here we go. Grab those weights, bestie. Let's go in 3, 2, let's go. Weights up, weights down. Weights up, weights down. Stay with that pace. So strong. Turn up your playlist. Lock in. Focus on it. And then go for it. Do it. So often we tell ourselves that we're going to do things. And then how often do you let yourself down? Shit, I'm going to keep it honest with you. Sometimes I'm like that. Not today, though. I'm going to keep going for these 6 seconds. For these 4 seconds, we're not going to stop. For 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's time. Sheesh. Good job. All right, shake it out. You got 20 seconds. It's 30 seconds to recover, but you only got 20 seconds left. We're going to grab, up to you. I think I might go a little bit lighter for this set. I'm going to do my 10s. We're going to alternating curtsies for our first exercise of this circuit. So grab the weights that you want. We're going to alternate right to left in 3, in 2. It looks like this. You're going to step back behind you, come back to center, and then switch. I'm going to show you from the side. My chest, just like in our lunges, my chest is coming forward, shoulders a little bit in front of those hips, right? So we're still using the glute, but it's a little bit more of that glute med, kind of that side upper glute kind of, rather than the glute max, which we've been using for the last 2 exercises. All right, home stretch, last 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. We head down to the mat for some core work. I'm gonna bring one of the weights with me for just a little extra challenge, but totally optional. You can also just do this with body weight. We're gonna go scissors. Legs go up to the sky. Reach the weight up and over your chest. Get a good grip on it. One leg lowers, and they switch. We start in 3, 2, let's go for it. You switch right, switch left. Now you can stay right here, which is a great option, or you can take it up a notch and lift the chest like you're trying to reach your hands or the dumbbell towards your top toe. 20 seconds. Abs are heavy. Spine is long no matter where you're at. 10 seconds. Use the exhale. Use the breath. Let it help you. Last 4, 3, 2. That's time. Woo! Good stuff. That's your 4th and final circuit. We got to do that 2 more times through, and then we are like literally done. Isn't that amazing news? Okay, back to the top. Grab whatever weights you're working with. Get set up for that curtsy, alternating right to left in 3, in 2. Let's go for it. Step back, bring it up, switch. You'll also notice that my foot that's on the floor is a little bit, well, I guess they're both on the floor. My foot that's in the front, how about that, is a little bit turned out to the side, right? So my toe is kind of pointing on the diagonal just slightly. So I feel this little like turn out in the hip, yeah? Whew. 10 more seconds here. Whew. You got it, breathe through it. Whew. Last 4, last 3, 2, and time. Woo! Let's take it down to the mat. Get set up for those curtsies. With or without the weight, you choose. Totally up to you. Come on down. Take a second. Catch your breath. That was mostly for me, but maybe a good reminder for you too. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, let's go for it. One leg down and switch it. And switch. If we need to take this to toe taps instead, like a little march, great option. If the hamstrings are feeling a little bit tight, which I get, that happens sometimes. I'm gonna lift up, little extra challenge there. Remember, you go where you need to. We got 15 seconds. Round 2 almost done. We're gonna shake this out. Stay with me. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. Woo! All right, one more round, okay? One more round. Oh, look, Luna's here. She's gonna help us with round 3. Well, she's probably just gonna get in the way, but. All right, grab your weights. One more round, alternating curtsies. Last time to do it, okay? Let's go in 3, 2, go for it. Step it back and switch. See, what did I say? She's just gonna get in the way, huh, Luna? So I'm gonna use the side edge of my mat since Princess is here. She keeps me company when I'm working out. I'm sure you other pet owners out there understand, especially if you got a clingy cat like I do. 10 more seconds here. Push through. Try to even yourself out. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Yeesh. All right, last time down to the mat. This is it. Last 40 seconds. And then we get a nice cool down and we're done. Okay, so lie down to the mat. I'm gonna go the other way because Luna's here. Wait if you want it. Legs up to the sky. Let's take it home in 3, 2, go for it. Start to switch and switch. Alternating right to left, right? Try to keep that weight really steady over your chest. Trying not to move it. Think about reaching the legs nice and long. Heavy in the abs. We're halfway. Keep lifting. Keep curling if you've got those shoulder blades up. Really reach. Come on, babe. We got 8 more seconds. Last 4, 3, 2. That is time. We did it. Woo! Get rid of the weights. Let's take a little cool down. You'll meet me up on your feet. No rush to get there. We're gonna take a little rotation from right to left. Just kind of shaking out the spine. Just a little reset for the back. Take your time. Finish your last one at each side. Take your arms into a T. Take the opposite hand across to the opposite toe. Find a little stretch there. Come back up, blink your eyes, and then over to that other side. Really twist the spine, open the chest. One more each side, slow your breath down. Yeah, kind of flushing all that work out. Last side here. Bring both hands down. You can stay right there. You could take your hands overhead, a gentle swing from right to left if you like. Just kind of releasing that low back in your hamstrings. Bring both feet underneath you. Big bend in your knees. Slowly start to roll yourselves up. Blink your eyes on the way so you don't get dizzy. Stack the spine, take a big inhale, a nice full exhale out. And we are done, babe. Way to show out, way to show up today on the mat. I'm so proud of you. We're gonna be back for another strength class. I hope to see you so soon. Until then, have a great rest of your day.